it's not even about that. It's about adapting, fam.
Adapting.
Adapt and survive, fam.
If it's me, if you're trying to finesse me, I'm gonna come back. Like,
No, it's not even. It's sponsor.
Yes. You've got
Do sponsor.
lots of residual income on the way.
It's all sponsor.
There's a lot of-
If you can say and if you can be real with yourself, tell yourself that when oil and water don't mix, it's like when you're trying to mix it together, it mixes for a little bit, but then it always separates. Yeah, I don't know if the spices will go with the bourbon biscuits.
Biscuits, yes, of course. Yes.
Speaking of which, what are you guys' favourite biscuits, fam?
Oh, where do I begin?
biscuits.
Favorite
Bro,
biscuits.
yo, before we actually get into this very important topic that you're about to bring in, biscuits and all that, we actually have to introduce,
Hello and welcome to Stink. Oh wait, it's not.
Big man, get out the camera, man. You're not running this. It's not that. It's not that again. This is our show.
All right, take it away.
You are the special.
And I'm very humbled.
You are the speciality guest.
I'm very humbled for my appearance. Yes.
Is it?
So how do you start it?
So today, YSN Oddcast, episode 2.
Hey, we're on episode 2 of YSN. So everybody, welcome back. If you are our viewers from before, there's been some changes. Should I say this one or not?
Address the elephant in the room.
You can say the changes if you want to.
So
But firstly, it's Oddcast. And if you don't get it,
you're bright.
you're bright.
Fair enough.
I actually love that intro.
That's a good line.
Yeah, that's the new thing.
Hey man, differentiation in this bitch.
Yeah.
So what's the changes? What's happened?
I mean, as you can see, our setup has very much changed from our last one.
Yeah.
And this might be our constant. However,
some new investments.
Yeah, some new investments. Like we've got 1-2 sponsorships and everything else there. You see, I've got on the casual.
It was nothing
I've got on
illegal,
the Humble and
by the
Drip.
way.
Yeah.
Yes, this is a legal table in place. Yes. So
Yeah, we're doing everything all legitimate.
Of course.
All the time.
Yes.
Right. But yeah, just to say, we've made some changes. So as you can see, there's some different people. Well, guest.
Actually, we have a new
different person.
New guest.
We have a new guest, and we're gonna be
Let me camera change. Okay, yeah, that's.
Bima, what are you doing?
Oh, what's going on?
Sorry, I'm trying to do the live edit at the same time.
Oh, is it?
Because
I
we're
thought it wasn't.
different. We
Oh,
do
right.
everything live.
Yeah. So we're
soon
doing
come
everything.
will be live streams.
Right.
Yeah, soon come we're
Interact.
doing live. Soon come we're doing live because we feel like that would be a great way to differentiate ourselves from different podcasts such as Free Shots, let's say, or anybody else who might be on the same
And
wavelength.
then maybe we would get more guests like our guest today.
But this guy,
And this is a special guest. This isn't even just a friend. This is family out here.
I appreciate that. And I
This
just
is
want to say
family.
for the
Not
record,
family.
I am truly humbled that you guys have invited me on the
Hey,
show.
don't be humble.
Guys,
Be real. Be real out here, man.
Do we tell him?
Oh, what are you going to tell me? Is there like a device that's going to drop paint down or something?
Oh no! It's just
like, oh,
everyone else wasn't available, so we just got you in it.
Oh yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Don't go, man.
Nice seeing you.
Please,
Nice seeing you.
no.
I'll take it back.
We've lost enough. We've lost enough.
Lost, especially during this outbreak.
But yeah, man, it's our announcement, and it's quite a sad one as well. It's one of our previous members due to
He passed away. Yeah, it's very.
Wait, what?
It's very
What?
sad.
Wait.
Hold on.
I don't think we're addressing this right because things was not established at that point.
Yeah,
So
we weren't
this-
established at that point, really.
We were meant to have another guest today.
Yeah.
The guest could not pull through. You have seen the guest already,
Yeah.
and so he couldn't pull through today because
Yeah.
of.
He was
various
intimidated
issues.
by my long hair and because
Yeah.
of his bald head, and I understand.
He's not
that.
bald anymore.
Is he not? I thought it was. I was not. I thought,
Is he? Did he shave it?
He might have. Who knows what he shaves?
No, man.
He could shave
I've not
everything.
seen my guy in a long time, man. But basically, just to say, it's just like it's all love, though. Everything is all love out here, man. It's just a lot of indifference in opinions and bigger and better things to come from everyone, really. And plus, you know, we're in a hard time right now. You know, with COVID and everything, and
lockdown. How many lockdowns?
Number 3, I think. We're on the trilogy.
3?
Yeah.
3?
Who knows? There might be a 4th one.
To be honest, I feel like it's 4. I feel like it's.
No. I think like nationally speaking, it's been 3.
This is the thing, yeah. So they gave us actually, if you think about it, they only gave us one real lockdown. And the very start was the real lockdown. Nothing was.
Well,
running.
we had the circuit
around.
breaker one as well.
Yeah.
Which was technically national.
Circuit breaker, really?
There was like a quick one before the
experience
tier
that.
system. You didn't experience it. Maybe you were too high, probably.
I was probably not.
So this is the third. This is the third one.
But to be fair, I feel like I feel like you're right because it was before it was that during November time.
Yeah. It was,
that's so it's like we had basically when the tiers was getting introduced, that's when they started to put tougher restrictions on everybody.
But
so
see, this is the thing, like they did this so strangely. That first lockdown, it was clear.
Yeah.
You're not meant to go out. No one's meant to step out. The shops was even struggling at that time. Like no one really knew if they was meant to go shops or not. You know? Now they cleared it up, but now everyone's kind of taking it for liberty because they. This is a stupid thing, yeah. Why did they open pubs of all things first?
I know, like.
Why did they open?
No,
it's because they love pubs, you know.
It's
about
literally this is all catering back to the white man and everything.
Oh, he said it, not me.
I mean, I'm half white, and I don't appreciate your tone.
But here's the thing, which I think is I was very dumbfounded. It's the fact that not only is this the third time that it's like the third lockdown, but they seem to be making the same mistakes.
Really?
Like they haven't learned.
Honestly.
It's literally the definition of an idiot is where you do the same thing and expect a different outcome.
You know what it is? They're trying to rinse us.
I'm flabbergasted.
They're trying to rinse us of our money. They keep on doing this around times of spending. No, bro, they did this twice.
Actually, that's true. But to be honest, it's basically seeing how prepared people are.
I swear they did.
Hold on, bro.
Wait, I might be tripping about that one. Yeah. Christmas, they definitely finessed us. Yeah.
No, but
they wanted it to be open.
They opened the pubs before, got everyone spreading the Rona to each other. Then when Christmas Day came and you bought your presents for whoever you was buying for, the day came and you couldn't even give them your gifts.
No, but that's all for the stinking doo-doo people who don't know how to wash themselves and everything.
No, but listen, why would if you're trying to make sure that Christmas goes well? Yeah. Why open the pubs, the one place where everyone's gonna get drunk, start touching each other?
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
Curfew, 11 o'clock. Let's put everyone on the train at 11
because
o'clock.
Coronavirus has a bedtime, clearly. So,
yeah,
of course.
They've obviously
got to respect that. Got to respect the deadlines.
I mean, it's very clear that they've obviously just put out things just to please themselves. Really.
Basically, they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, it's like literally when they gave basically an exception when there was like a limit of 6 people for people doing clay pigeon shooting and
what.
Really?
Yeah,
they specified clay pigeon shooting.
Well, it was like shooting and stuff, but because it's a common thing for conservatives to do that in their spare time.
What does that even have to do with anything?
Yeah,
who's doing that?
No, it's one of those things where like
where
they're like basically giving favors to their friends and like saying like it's just
it's like bro, like the whole lunch thing. You know, like they were trying to appeal the MPs were appealing for better lunch. They got this free lunch.
Oh yeah.
Free food that they was being given, and at the same time they was doing this, they were stopping the school.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Meals. Oh right. That was pretty weird.
That's
just
shady.
Very bizarre.
Mess.
That's
you
very
don't want
shady.
Give money. You don't want to give food to poor kids. That's just
like it's just more so.
I'm telling you know, after this podcast, we're gonna get shut down by the government.
Like,
listen, man. This is why we don't bait out too many secrets, man.
But it's true. They need to be baited out, man. These men are just not right. They're not meant to be running this country.
I know.
But in essence, it's like, what can we really do? I mean, you know,
we're doing exactly what we should be doing right now. We're talking about it.
Yeah, man.
Exactly.
I mean, that's what we can do. Really. We can only just talk and rant about it and just go on.
Become an activist and like protest.
Yeah.
But yeah, what you guys are doing are good. Definitely. Getting the conversation out.
All of us, man. Like everybody who's on here, like everyone has an opinion that can be.
I think a lot of people are in agreement that the government's a bit, excuse my French, but it's a bit shit. Yeah.
Have you seen the Brexit
seen the Brexit.
Not the Brexit.
How does one see the intangible force of the
seen
Brexit?
all the
How
immigrants?
do you see? How do you see that?
No,
How
I
do
was
you
gonna
see
say
that?
the deal.
Have I seen the
They
deal?
just did a deal. They just finalized the deal. I swear.
Yeah, I heard, and luckily, like, especially it was good for trading as well because the pound rose a bit.
This is the
and
thing.
it was
I actually have no idea what the details of this deal are. All I know is they've secured a deal, and it can be okay, depending on the terms. But I don't know what the terms are.
Yeah, I don't know all the specifics. I know there are some, like, such as UK shareholders have lost voting rights, and we're gonna have to pay more for stuff. Like, you know,
voting rights or.
Also, basically, if you own a share of a
like-
company in Europe, then
right.
you lose your voting rights. And there's the thing, you know, when you travel abroad, you used to get that e-hit card.
Yeah.
You now don't have that, so now you have to like sort out your own health insurance. It's just more hassle, it really wasn't needed.
It wasn't really needed at all. Really, it's just getting us all into a bother that we.
It is going to be a bit long.
Just all
more palaver.
Yeah, just hella
More hassle.
Colloquial.
It's colloquial term.
Palaver.
Not a palaver.
Palaver, wahala, all of that. Man.
Oh, I don't know wahala.
Wahala
I like
is,
that. Sounds
your
exotic.
mind, I swear, like your wahala. I swear that's another thing.
Wahala just means problem.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Un problema. Okay.
So that's why people say no wahala, no problem.
Oh.
No hala. What's
Wahala.
What culture does this derive from?
Yeah.
I think it's an African thing.
Oh, okay.
As far as I know, as far as I've searched up on that.
Wahala.
Well,
Okay.
comments, you know what to do.
Yeah.
Roast him if he's wrong.
Roast him if he's wrong.
Dude, man, I know
Literally,
I'm not wrong, you know. You know the one that like.
We're all gonna get caught out with something soon, I'm sure.
Yeah, you know them precarious ones there, like you know,
it should
like
be
if you got like compromising photos and all of that, and all of them things, and
yeah.
Of course.
What? How many compromising photos have you got?
Next question.
Next
question.
Moving on. All right. Moving on. Let's not linger.
Yes.
On
Come on. Moving on.
Tight
schedule.
We want to know. This happens every time. They always say something like that. We always want to know, but he never says.
I know. Come on, Semzy. Come on.
It's okay. We'll leave it.
It's just
fair enough.
Give him a few more drinks.
Yeah.
Two
Come
more.
on.
Okay.
Here you go. Wait. Just drinks. Oh, it's over there.
I have.
No, but you know what? We haven't even given Ray a proper chance to talk about
we really
himself,
have.
you know?
Wait, hold
Oh,
on.
right.
Yeah.
Did we even call him Ray in the start?
Stop
No,
everything!
you didn't.
Stop everything!
Is it
Yeah,
Ray?
introduce
Is
your
it
guest.
Sting Ray? Is it Sting Ray? Is it Ray? Is it Studios?
Yeah,
So,
introduce yourself, Bobo.
Okay, so hello, viewers. my name is
You have to be weird about it.
I was just giving a dramatic pause. Yes. So most people call me Ray. You're welcome to as well. I've got my own channel called Stingray Studios. Check that out. Way better than this crap. I mean, like,
Hey,
I'm joking. I'm joking. No, I'm joking.
Should we tell him about the
Okay,
team?
wait. He did say different level. Not gonna lie, the recent film you did is a different level. I can tell you that now. The quality up there, story, the meaning, everything, levels. The other content.
Hey, you're in half of the content.
You're in some of them.
You're in most of it.
You're in some of them shits, bro.
You're in most of it.
You're in them motherfuckers.
Yo,
like,
we all know we gotta improve, right?
Yeah. But yeah.
Hey, but that was years ago. Like,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's
They were good times, though.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I actually have, because I said I want to do some more short films. I've got a role for you actually as well.
Yes.
So, because basically, I just want to pick a theme and then just kind of, like, a lot of the time it won't be an original.
God of Olympus.
That's a bit of a stretch, but like there's one that's like about addiction, for example, and I was gonna have you as the main character, and I've got another one which is kind of a trippier Inception vibe, and it's all about the dream world and how the dreams are kind of accessing your unconscious mind, and it's a very Carl Jungian kind of theory which he came up with, where he basically said that his views were that the dreams are basically a gateway to our unconscious, and he called them a collective unconscious, where essentially everyone part of our species are all part of this collective unconscious, and we all have access to it. And so I think someone used an analogy of how back in the olden days you'd have terrace houses there'd be terrace houses, and then in the lofts, all the lofts would connect, So say the normal house was your conscious mind.
Yeah.
He'd say the loft, which is all connected, is the subconscious or the unconscious mind, where it's all connected with all your ancestors as well as the people who are in the same species of you. So I thought that might be an interesting concept.
Like a spiritual kind of.
Sort of, yeah, exactly that too as well. And it's like one of those. It's more of an innate feeling. There's not really. It's hard to prove, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Where
That sounds all good.
So
bro.
what's your idea of approaching that, though?
Yeah, that's the thing. I haven't done much yet, but basically, I've just got the intro where it just starts with a man in a dream, and he's been attacked by someone, and then later on he sees that man, and then in the dream he like scratched that man, and then he sees the man has a scratch on his head, and then like it's just like this, yeah.
Okay.
That's what I've got so far. But
Cliffhangers.
yeah,
Deeper levels. Deeper levels.
And I've got another one about time travel, and that's even.
Well, I mean, if there's anyone that's getting scratched on the shoulder.
Yeah, that one. Won't need props. Won't need props for that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Don't need no makeup.
But yeah, it'll be fun because there's also a thing I wanted to do. Wait, why did I put it back?
I did the same last episode. You
When
know,
I
realised I did that bad last episode. I was just like this. I was just bad.
I'm just used to the function.
As well, bro.
Yeah.
So you want to take a drink, but then you realise you're saying something.
Yeah. Because I guess because you know how they say men are quite shit at multitasking, and apparently women do it a lot better.
That's not true.
I disagree.
I hope it's not true.
That.
Yeah.
I disagree with that.
Bro, I be playing video games and talking to, whoever on the phone at the same time. It's like I could do that. I win the games.
Okay, fair enough. Gotcha.
But I heard you were shit at games, fam.
It doesn't matter.
I'm no better.
It's all relative,
relativity,
exactly.
bro.
He's not wrong there.
It's all relativity. Compared to you, man, I'm much better than you at games, right?
That's probably true.
Right?
Yeah, true. I don't game.
But if Nathan was in the room, then I would not be the top.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, luckily he's not here. So.
No mention of names.
No, he knows he's better than me at games.
Yeah, fair enough.
True.
It's not exactly a cost.
Yeah.
But yeah. What were you saying? I just sidetracked.
Oh yeah, I was talking about stuff, and like essentially there's this other thing I want to do because my cousin told me about how there's basically this competition for which Netflix is running, where they're basically giving 10 of the best stories, 10 people with the best stories, like a budget to make their own documentary. But that's the thing, I don't have at first I thought it would be like a story idea, but it's a documentary idea. So I thought if we could all come up with an idea, and like, because I'd obviously bring you guys in as well if it were to work.
If you need any equipment,
yeah. But I just need to find a good documentary.
I've got the whip now.
You got the whip. That'll be easy to do. Yeah. So yeah, that'll be good. So yeah, I'm gonna try and apply for that.
Once the license is pattern.
Bro, I'm from Pakistan. There's no license. What's license, man? I don't know about that.
I can't even lie. That's the same for certain people in Africa.
Yeah,
still.
it's like
They're
that.
just like, you know how to drive.
You get the car, you drive the car.
Yeah.
Not speaking for me, fam, because I don't even know how to drive for the night.
Oh yeah.
Well, you need to pattern it, but to be honest, right now, because
it's hard
when
now,
you do work, he goes to London. So
yeah, because you work in
having a
central
car is
London, you don't
pointless.
really need it. Yeah.
The congestion charges, the taxes, everything is too mad.
Yeah, I know I wouldn't be working in central London for some years.
Yeah.
Okay.
But at least before, at
That's
least
where all the customers are.
at least before self-employment hits.
Yeah. Well, then maybe it wouldn't hurt to get your license. Obviously, when coronavirus goes,
because
it's easier when you're young.
I wanna, I wanna try. I
want
wanna try and do it, but it's like you know when it's like other stuff are in priority in
Fair
a
enough.
sense, and like, it's just like
I mean, right now, lockdown. Might as well give it a shot.
bro. But you know, lockdown just be a drain on your mind.
They're like unmotivating in lockdown.
It's hard because now you have to be the motivator. Because usually you'd be used to other things motivating.
Yeah, man. It's just like
no one telling you what to do.
Yeah. Sometimes you need that.
Yeah, bro. Especially when your motivation is like going out and just having air and just breathing and shit. And just like it's as simple as that sounds, but it's just like when you're usually like the type of person just to be like out and about and stuff like that. It just doesn't, like, lockdown just doesn't compute with us. It's just like, listen, we still wanna be out and about and on the go. So it's just like being at home is just a bit of a mental drain, fam. It's just like, yo,
And it really sucks as well when you see like there are so many other countries that are like living normally. Because sometimes when I see stories of my Singapore friends, they're literally just clubbing as usual and just going out as usual.
Yeah,
And it's just
they're
like,
all living their
that-
life.
Man said Singapore friends, you know.
Yeah. Man said we're the first world country.
I know we're doing like the second worst just after.
No,
That's
fam,
the
there's hella
question.
people in like Dubai and Nigeria these times, you know.
Yeah.
It's just people just living
Dubai,
life.
nah, everyone's in Dubai.
Yeah, literally, I've seen so many people in
Dubai is
Dubai. There is
hotspot
a
now.
strong
I don't.
correlation.
Anyone who's got peas right now is in
Exactly,
Dubai.
it's just like Dubai is hotspot now. It's just like it's taken away from the Dubai feel because
It's a bit
just
basic.
Obviously,
Yeah.
it's a bit peak now that you got Heady One and OB and Tio Wayne all in the same. Well, they're back now, right? They're back now.
That happened ages ago. That happened
like,
couple months
that
ago.
keeps happening. Like there's all them lots here, all these roads.
Oh yeah! Happy New Year, guys! Happy New Year.
Oh yeah, happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Oh wow, this is so annoying.
That was a bit long.
That was out of nowhere. Oh, yeah.
I'm saying because I just remember.
Maybe we
that
should
second-
write it down.
Hold on a second. Like the way how we dragged the first episode, we're not trying to do that with the second one. It's just like
just
if
Happy New Year in the middle. Though.
if it flops, just
Happy
say like
New Year.
pilot part 2 or something.
yeah,
So, like,
yeah.
it's
just
just like
excuse-
this is part one,
This is bad.
but now it'll be all together.
Yeah,
This one will be on Spotify as well. Yeah,
well, that'll be nice.
Spotify listeners.
This one will definitely be on Spotify. I'm making sure of that. Why is
Station.
this not changing? Oh, on it.
Yeah. So guys, what would you say you'd want to leave behind in 2020?
Yeah.
Leave behind in 2020. I would like to say the coronavirus, but it has followed us with 2 new strains.
Yeah, but COVID says no.
Strains
yeah,
coming like it's ganja, fam.
Yeah,
Allow it.
Holy.
That was mad.
Coming like it's one indica and sativs. Like no.
I thought you said the SETI for a sec, which is like yes, yeah.
Sounds like some Asian.
It is Asian, yes, on the SETI. Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you guys go first. What would you leave behind in 2020?
What would I leave? Well, there's quite a few, so I'd hope to leave behind like racist, but not like your standard racism, but the really weird ones. Like for example, the ones who like got triggered by a Sainsbury's advert. I think that. Was,
Oh my days!
That was
fam.
really weird.
That was not
Thing is,
that was
there
proper.
are some racisms where like
What was
okay,
the-
fair
sorry,
enough, but yeah.
Could you clear this up? What was the actual?
So-
like, what was the argument?
Okay,
Wait, but
let
did
me
you see that?
I
let me
remember,
set this. Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it's a bit back
Okay,
now.
so let me set the scene. So
Yeah.
Sainsbury's,
Sainsbury's.
they upload an advert,
Okay.
and here's what happens. There's a family in it.
Yeah.
I'm not finished yet.
Oh,
The family,
yeah.
they're making a roast
Wow.
with chicken.
Chicken.
There's
roast.
gravy included as well.
Wow.
You might,
Sounds
if you're
good.
lucky, get some roasted carrots and parsnips in the mix. But who knows? Who knows? Because it's only like a minute long.
People like
Was
So
the meat seasoned?
I think you'll find out very soon as to whether it was or not. Because essentially, this family, while they were eating, they
What
happened.
did
They basically happened to be black.
Hey, that food was
Black.
that food
They
was
were black.
seasoned to
I
us.
can't
Because
believe
that is outrageous,
I
isn't
know,
it?
that's
Black
outrageous.
people cannot eat
Outrageous.
roast. Bro, they can't eat it, can
They
they?
don't eat
It's like
roast chicken.
it's
they eat fried
outrageous.
chicken.
It's
It's outrageous.
I bet that's what they're arguing.
We can't be no black people in this building. We as Sainsbury's as a corporation, we cannot deal with
Wait,
that.
so who is it that was arguing about this?
So all I know is that particularly a lot of Facebook bums, lots of Karens, and also this racist actor who his name is Lawrence something. He's been on the news a lot for saying really outlandish things.
Okay.
He's he used to be partners with Billy Piper, and oh yeah.
Sorry.
Give us a moment for alcohol. Yes. But yes, where was I? So yeah, to be honest, I don't fully understand it myself. People are outraged because
Wait, I didn't finish.
I guess they thought it was
Oh my days.
really. Well, yours is already. You ding.
Man said he had a one that was already there.
I'm sorry.
You didn't even finish that
I
one.
thought
Try.
I finished it. I'm sorry. Please. She was.
Okay,
Billy
so
Piper's friend.
so yeah, Billy Piper's actually not more than a friend. Like, I think they were married. They have kids.
Wait, is Billy Piper the one from
Doctor Who.
Doctor Who, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool girl. But
Why did I
yeah,
get Twilight vibes from that name, fam?
Billy Piper.
Yeah.
You're into your
pipe.
Twilight.
What?
No.
Okay, all right. Let me finish. Let me finish it. Okay. So yeah, I think I'm trying to understand the other side because I think it's important to. So before you like call out, oh, you're I don't want to swear, but you're a bloody racist and stuff. So important to understand the other side, as hard as it might be. Yeah. So what I'm trying to get at, maybe they think it's kind of a forced version of political correctness, but it's really not. That's the thing.
I don't
because
get that.
they think they're making.
So they think Sainsbury's was like, oh, we gotta put a black family.
I think that's what their train of thought was. Yeah,
but I don't get it because it's like, from years ago, they've been putting families in there that are of one race, and what is that race?
Exactly.
Only white, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's like now they're trying to diversify by using another race. This could have been any other race. It could have been Chinese. Yeah. It could have been Southern. It could have been like Bangladeshi. It could have been someone from Europe or America or from South America or anywhere really. But no, because it's a black family, black British family.
This is the one thing I'm thinking. Yeah. If Tesco did the same thing, I don't think there would have been the same outrage.
Wait, no. But there was some outrage on Tesco though, because Tesco had an ad, and then they had an ad with a black family in it, and I think that they were going to have it, but then I think they pulled it out from early.
Really?
Because
Sainsbury's were the braver ones.
Because of Sainsbury's response to it.
More conservative, like middle class people shopping at Sainsbury's than Tesco.
You're kind of right because I feel like Tesco it has the largest market share, so it's gonna.
But then again, Sainsbury's is everywhere as well. So
yeah, I don't know.
Don't make a difference.
No, but
Sainsbury's local, Croydon High Street.
Where do you guys prefer to shop though?
I like Sainsbury's more.
I prefer the vibe of Sainsbury's.
Because it's local?
No, but also, do you see the chocolate muffins here?
Those are good.
The bakery section. The bakery section in Sainsbury's is way better than Tesco. I can agree to that.
Bliss.
Yeah, that's true. Well, sometimes like. For Asian stuff, Tesco does have more. Tesco and Asda, they have more for Asian stuff.
Yeah, I've got that as well.
Yeah. They got all the KAs, they got all the Rubicons, they got all the different spices.
Yeah, they got everything.
Yeah, they got
I think
bigger
even at one point Tesco was selling Magnum. Like
really?
I didn't know that. They took it off them shop. Yeah, no, because I remember when I used to work when I used to work in Kensington, I went to Tesco in Earls Court, and basically. It was like raw. They had Magnum on their shelves, but then after Carnival, they took it off. I don't know why.
Smart.
Smart. Like literally the day Carnival started. I remember I went to that same Tesco. They had it there. The next day, it wasn't on their shelf.
Yeah, that's probably they probably sold out on Carnival Day. And then they were like, "We're not gonna restart."
Oh, but Magnum is not even as dangerous as Ray and Nephews. But the Ray and Nephews was still there.
Sorry, Magnum's dangerous.
Is it?
Actually, no, it is.
16% in this.
But the thing is, it really doesn't feel like 16%.
It does, though.
Exactly.
Bro, it does because the creeper. It's a creeper.
It is, isn't it? This is the thing. You can drink that so easily. You can drink that, but you only realize after it's done.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And this is where also my man who was on last time. Yeah. Magnums when he had the first one, when he started getting on the second one.
That's when the levels kick in, fam. I can't agree.
We can't on the road, bro.
Oh, damn.
It gets like that, man. It can get like that.
That's a sleeping on the road.
Yeah. It's a bit dramatic.
Sleeping when they're sleeping on grass and them ones there.
Bro, we did that in Tenerife once.
Differently. Magnums hit differently. I'm telling you.
But fam, it's a good juice, fam.
It is good.
It's a juice drink.
Not everyone can handle that.
Yeah, be careful, kids out there, with your Magnums.
Basically, kids don't do. Kids don't do it. This is only for 18 plus. This is 18 plus.
But kids, if you want to try it out, just like stick to the basic side.
I think kids. I think if kids are gonna drink, they should stick to the cider and beers, fam. Just stick with them light ones, them 5% and them below ones.
Yeah. I don't think they would ever touch a Magnum until they got introduced to it. Who's gonna?
Plus, it's not as accessible.
I feel
you'll get introduced to it, but you're not getting.
Yeah, but a lot of people wanting to be part of ends, fam. So I like that.
Yeah, but the thing is, when you go out of ends, when you go central, you don't find Magnums.
That's because it's expensive, fam.
Yeah.
Have you?
Actually,
bro,
that's true.
Do you,
Bro, £5.
do you know how much?
£5.
No, fam. There was one.
£5
No, fam.
£5.
Do you know how expensive
Bro.
Magnum is in central London, Kensington,
How much
or
is
in
it?
like
How
West
Was
London?
it like £7?
Well, it's £5. But it's
Oh,
like
yeah,
when
yeah.
I first looked at that when
It's
I was
the
coming
same
home
as
from
here.
work, when I was coming home from
No,
work
here
one
is
time,
£3, bro.
it's like
Okay.
£3.50, £3.49 if you're lucky.
Bro, I remember you.
Actually, no,
used to sell
I've
it for
no, I can't.
£2.50.
Really?
I've got
That's
one.
cool.
I've got a
Stuff.
Magnum for like £3.29 in South.
Yeah, and you can
South.
find them here. You can find them for cheap.
And you can
go
find the
down to
real
£3.
ones, and you can find the real ones in South as well.
But the real ones with that, what's it called?
With
That
the
thing inside it.
what
That love drug. What's it called?
Oh, I don't.
what
is it?
aphrodisiac?
Yeah, it's like
Oh.
yeah. There's the most OG one has a very strong aphrodisiac.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Or is it like the formulation? It's
And what does that
I don't know.
entail?
It's,
What does it?
the recipe is something.
yeah.
There's
what is-
something in the OG Magnum that
Yeah.
has a aphrodisiac effect.
Oh, I
Yeah.
did not know that.
Yeah.
Okay, that explains because it does feel different.
I
when
never
I-
knew that.
Yeah, it's a very different type of
Oh,
buzz.
I didn't know. Okay.
But the Magnums you have now, like, they still have kind of that effect, but
But it's
nowhere near as
reduced,
strong as.
Yeah,
Very
because
original.
Yeah.
basically they don't want everybody being over sexual because they already know how sexual people are already. It's like,
that's
it's a bit
that's a hella
Don't
cheeky
get
recipe.
too mad.
cheeky.
It's not like anyone can do anything nowadays.
It's like a love potion.
Yeah.
Love,
Yeah.
John.
Come on, there's a love. Let me some sugar. Yeah, I'm more aphrodisiac. Come on.
I said adding sugar like this is Kool-Aid punch, fam. Like, this is
It's a different kind of
Add
cool.
sugar to Kool-Aid. Is that what you're meant to do? Are you meant to do
You
that?
can do.
I've never
'cause
had Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid
sorry,
is
bro.
sweet.
I've not
yeah.
had Kool-Aid. I think the one time we've had
everybody
Kool-Aid,
in the comment section. Please get at him, please, because I tell him that.
Wait, this is how it is. This is how it is. This is how it is. The one time I had Kool-Aid was Tenerife. When you made it was Tenerife, right? You made
we made Kool-Aid
drink.
punch with my.
and I just had a little bit of that.
Yeah.
That was the first time
Yeah.
ever, and since then, no Kool-Aid.
No, but you know what it is? We done it the
tried.
wrong way because we were trying to infuse alcohol into it. But because the blender that we got was quite small and compact, and then
It was still buff,
we're trying to do it with ice as well. To be honest, yeah, I done a better version with Small Dude when I went to his uni one time. So
Small dude.
CJ.
yeah. See,
Oh right. I've
Yeah.
gotcha.
Because we done a better version of it, and it was but we didn't even do it with Magnum though. And you know what it is, and don't get from me for drinking this one yet because I don't even drink it no more. But you know what it is, it's nice though. It's like, you know, WKD, but you know the blue joint though. But you know what it is, is that
raspberry.
yeah. But you know what it is, it's alcohol mixer, yeah. But when you have it, it's incredibly sweet. That it's actually like when you make it into a slushy, it works. So it's just like it has that little bit of
That's why I
alcohol.
want to try it, man. It sounds so fun.
The way you describe it, that
Sounds
one
so
sounds
fun.
really.
Yeah, no.
tried
If
it
you
with
make
some
it
white
right,
rum.
but it's just
Yeah.
like
White rum,
people who drink
therefore.
WKD and get fucked off of it,
Really?
they
Wow.
need special help because it's like
yeah.
big man that has 5% in that has 5% in that bitch, fam.
Yeah, if you get waved off WKD,
Oh,
bro, you know,
hey,
the
you
thing
know
is
what?
about
Bro,
WKD. Sorry, I was just want
Oh,
to
yeah,
say
yeah.
the
Sorry,
thing about WKD is you're more likely to get a sugar rush than alcohol. Like,
That's funny. That's
you-
cute.
It's
yeah.
true,
Proper.
isn't
No.
it? Have you tried it?
I've tried it once.
big man is
Is it not
diabetes.
mad
It's very
sweet?
sweet.
Diabetes.
It
It was.
It's
It was
sugar
kind of.
rush
It tastes
fast.
like medicinal sweetness.
Yeah,
Like,
innit?
it's
It's
very
like
yeah.
a-
That's a medicinal.
Like it tastes like.
Like it's that alcohol
Reminded me of that.
sweetness.
Yeah.
Tempting.
Fortified.
Indeed. I don't know if that's the right word to use.
No,
this is
it's
the
not because
sweetest.
fortified means it's enriched with nutrients and shit. Like, what
Yeah.
nutrients are in alcohol?
Poison. Nutrients. It's good nutrients for the liver. Yeah.
This is the sweetest alcohol I'll have.
Yeah, cider's sweet enough. Although I remember in Singapore, I had this really nice I don't know what it was called, but it was like a South Korean cider thing, and it was called like suju or something.
Wait, I've heard of that. Do they sell that in the UK?
I don't know if they sell it in the UK, but I remember because in Singapore, alcohol is bloody expensive because there's like an alcohol tax and literally, I remember like there was a happy hour deal where their happy hour version of happy hour was like $10 for one beer.
Oh, so it's basically like club prices here.
Yeah,
But
it's
like
Oh, you told me about
for
it.
regular.
Yeah, it's so
But
expensive.
for
to get.
but
And the
for
thing is,
actual deal, Ross.
I know, and like the thing is, it's either alcohol or weed, which is risky because weed is the death penalty. So.
Oh wow.
It's like,
Death penalty.
It was like not really worth the risk there.
No,
And like
no
vape pens
way,
are banned
no
as
how
well.
am I there? No,
I
no,
even
no.
travel there, they'll check my blood and be like, oh,
Yeah.
death penalty.
Yeah. And
No,
like
but you know one
You
thing
got it
I
in your system already.
yeah, that's the thing.
You got enough to distribute.
That's why when
Hey,
yeah.
but you know one thing I researched, and I think I researched it today. You know one thing that will actually get weed out of your system quicker.
What?
This is a plug for you guys.
No.
Yeah, basically drink have stuff that have a lot of ginger in it.
Ginger?
Have a lot of ginger,
Ah.
or like drink a lot of green tea. Apparently,
Yeah,
green tea is good.
I've
Yeah.
heard,
yeah, and also drink a lot of water as well. So
Really?
just
Yeah.
so your system
It's
naturally
like
gets
you need a
flushed out.
detox, innit, basically,
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah,
thing.
so it's just like you need to detox your body while you're.
How long does that take?
But generally speaking, weed stays in your system for about 30 days. So
Yeah.
that's why it's like
Like in quick, that's normal.
but with
30 days is
normal. But it's like if you already
you-
supplement your body
Yeah.
to basically naturally detoxing,
Yeah.
which slightly
I
I've
guess it's
started to do. So it's
Couple
like
weeks then.
it's literally like 2 weeks. Like
Yeah.
2 weeks could be out of your system.
That's if you're not smoking it anymore.
Yeah, that's if you're not. That's if
Making
you're
the
not
bold
smoking.
assumption
I'll
that
be
you've
that
stopped
guy. I'll be that guy. You know, I'll be making the green ginger tea.
and
Yeah.
you're still smoking.
I was it.
That'd be like,
Yeah, it's fine, it'll
man
cancel
said,
out, yeah.
Man said
Yeah,
you'll,
yeah,
man,
this is
man
how I
said
do it,
you'll
man.
bill it while you're making the
Yeah,
green
yeah.
tea, as in like double time.
bro. You know, that's how life is.
You know them skillful ones there.
I'm half
Like,
Dutch, man. You can't hold it against
Can't
me.
It's in his nature,
Man
yeah.
said your backstrap while making your tea, fam.
Backstrap. I wish I could backstrap like that.
I can.
My backstraps come out ugly as hell.
Oh, you just need to practice it.
Nah, you know when you tear it and then it's just
But
little ridges.
don't tear it, fam. Burn it.
Yeah, I should do that.
Don't tear it. Like just or if you're
Let's
gonna.
not get into too much.
All right,
but
yeah.
this
Well,
is a
let's
subject
stick to
that
the
we know
topic
too
at hand.
much about,
I
and
lie.
we need to leave that for the Amsterdam episode.
I
'cause
lie.
I've
You need
planned
to.
something.
Oh, that makes
Ooh,
sense.
that.
As soon as this
You know how
lockdown
lit
is
that would
out,
be. Imagine if we all
bro.
go out and damn.
Dam, if we go out in Dam, I'm
Ooh.
telling you, we go out in Dam, and we'll do a man, and then we can do it.
That'd be
freely,
kinda lit,
Oh
yeah,
yeah, like
yeah.
just legal,
club,
innit?
yeah.
Legal, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
So yeah, let's leave that for that episode.
Gotcha.
But you just need to know where your plugs, you know where to get your plugs from, so you can get them.
What in Dam?
No, bro, but you
Dam,
know.
you don't need plugs.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
but-
'cause it's
plug
just
is-
freely
no, but-
available.
no,
but-
then.
you know
Below
what?
you.
You know one thing that I heard though. I heard that like you need to make sure that you go to a right coffee shop though, because
Oh, yeah,
sometimes
like, they
certain
have
coffee
good,
shops that they
like,
just
yeah,
better
yeah.
quality because like
No, I'll make sure I'll ask
if you're
my
in
cousins.
Dam and you're smoking bottom shelf weed, then there's no point, fam. Why are you there for?
Yeah,
Unless you're
yeah.
going there for the other stuff as well.
Man said you go to Dam, start smoking Ami.
Oh, that's a bit dead. Yeah.
Yeah, but you could get good quality Ami though. Like you never know. Like certain people.
Ami is.
But
that
Ami's like the
British
basic
dead
level.
skunk.
No, but
basically
it's an
kind of thing.
Amsterdam. But that's an Amsterdam strain
No, it's
though.
amnesia, bro.
Yeah, it's amnesia, but it's from Dam though. That's where it originated though.
But yeah, that's
Ami?
true.
As
Is
far,
Yeah,
as
it's
far as
true,
I know.
yeah.
Really?
That's
Yeah.
what. Yeah, I think
I
he's
thought it
right.
was just one of them dead skunk strains.
Nah,
that
be
we got.
like
No,
it
it's from-
originated
yeah,
from.
he's
No,
right,
it
yeah.
originated
Oh,
from. There,
right.
though.
Oh, okay.
Well, when I've done my research, that's where it's from because like yes.
But did you know that UK is one of the biggest exporters of cannabis?
That's really
I feel
cheeky.
like
In Europe,
Really?
in all of Europe, you got.
Yeah, I
Dam
think
right next door, and
you
we're the
told me
biggest-
that. You told me
Yeah, I
that.
told you. I
so-
found that out kind of recently as well.
Right.
Mm.
It's mad. UK,
Yeah.
and we
And
get
no,
so
but it's
much
not.
shit for
But
it.
you know, it's not even just UK. It's not even just
No,
from.
but we're the
it's not
biggest
it's not even
exporter.
from Dam though. It's from LA as well. It's from
No,
Cali.
exporter, bro.
I-
Exporter.
yeah, I know.
Yeah,
We're sending it out.
I'm quite surprised
Oh,
by that.
shit.
We're
actually.
growing it here and sending it out.
Oh yeah, no, but that's because
That's
peop-
really, yeah.
but that's because people get the seeds from elsewhere and then they grow it here.
Yeah, that's
that's
true. Yeah.
that's what
Yeah.
they do. Like,
That's-
they
that's
get,
what
But
I've
we're
done.
in Europe. We're the biggest exporter,
That's-
which is mad.
Hey, we're not in Europe no more.
It's legal to grow. It's not legal.
Well, still, geographically speaking, we're still in Europe.
Yeah,
but-
geograph.
Europe is just across the pond, bro. Come on.
Yeah, but technically speaking, with this whole EU and Brexit, we are we're not in Europe no more.
We're not friends anymore.
It's kind of sad, fam.
Yeah.
You're not my friend anymore.
'cause it
I
just
don't wanna
makes it
trade
harder
with
for
you
travel,
anymore.
Just
fam.
Britain.
It actually makes it harder for everything, you know.
It does
So,
make life more
in
difficult.
essence. So in essence, if we were talking about legalizing it, it would actually be better if we legalize it if we're out of EU now, fam.
Yeah.
So it just makes it easier.
I think that
for
will
us.
happen soon.
Yeah,
I think it will
it's
happen
on the
soon as
way.
well,
It's
because
on the way.
they already done it with CBD, fam.
Yeah.
They just need to
They
do it with
already
THC
started
now.
using- But the thing is, they're trying to figure out what's the most beneficial way. Because the thing is, they benefit from this a lot right now, even when it's illegal.
I know.
They get.
No, fam.
Because they basically sell it back.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, because
the feds take it.
They
get all the supply and then sell it.
But then once it becomes legal, they can tax it as well.
Yeah. But you know one thing that I found out.
This is where the question comes: is it more profitable for them? Is it profitable for them to tax it or to steal it?
But at least when it's legalized, it's more regulated in that sense.
Yeah, so it's like there's going to be less of the bummy stuff. So
there'll be more of a standardization.
Yeah, so it's going to be like we're going to receive top shelf.
Exactly.
More so than just have like that bottom of the barrel, last crumble. And
there'll be more sophisticated investment into it, I think. Yeah. Because there is quite some really bad.
Not only that,
literally, I had the other day. I was with Jay. And bro, it tastes like piss.
You know, I was telling you about the names, but then
bro,
again,
it's Jay. It's just I just said Jay.
He just said a
Who's
letter.
that?
But bro, I was telling you, I was like, bro, this tastes like piss, and it was literally like piss.
What is this? Is this North Wheezy weed?
Yeah. Do not go to North.
But everybody knows that. If you're trying to get it from there, you get it from South or you get it out of London.
To be in Guildford, it was quite good as well. Surprisingly. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
I from the South.
I was just specifying.
Yeah,
South and West are the best, fam.
Yeah.
South and West.
You were right.
You know.
Okay, we should move topic because.
Okay.
Matter of fact, guys, what's our main topic for today? Let's see if we all remember that.
What
was it?
Did we have a main topic?
I thought what to expect in 2021.
Yeah, we're going to talk about like 2021, innit? Like what to expect.
Wait, how much? How long has it been actually? I don't. Yeah.
I have no idea. I don't know how to check.
I should have put a timer.
I swear we're gonna timestamp this so we don't overgo it.
I think it's been about half an hour.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Cool, that's calm.
Yeah, well, don't worry. We'll just keep it rolling and we'll cut it like last time.
Yeah. We'll just cut it like last time.
To be honest, extra bits we'll just leave that as clips.
But to be fair, I feel like this time around it's like because we've got a little bit more structure now, it kind of works out for the best. So it's like we can feel when it's gone on too long, innit?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
that's good.
But it's like basically, what we just want to say is just like thank you guys, fam. Like some of the suggestions and like some of the and this is from our people, innit? It's just like suggestions and like what to do and what not to do and stuff like that. This wouldn't happen without you guys,
Fully.
So yeah, like big ups to everybody, innit? Just make sure that we stay on track and we do this, man. We're not gonna let COVID be our enemy, man. We're gonna let we're gonna let it motivate us and make us work.
We were saying, Ray asked us what we're leaving behind.
Yeah, that too.
Man. What we're leaving behind in 2020.
Because I said mine. Did you guys say yours? Or?
We did not.
Oh yeah.
You said racism.
Oh yeah. So
into the whole.
No, but
we really went off on a tangent.
I lie. We started talking about Crow. We started talking about Crow.
It always goes back to Crow.
Somehow, whenever I'm involved.
Yeah. So yeah, who wants to?
With your addictions,
bro.
I'm in love with my addiction.
Healthy.
As long as you, don't let it control you.
You know what to do.
Did you elaborate on that point though?
The Sainsbury's,
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you guys, because you guys didn't say.
Can I say mine then?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, cool. What I want to leave behind in 2020,
toxicity.
Yes.
Yeah,
you're right.
You know what I mean anyway. But basically, just in terms of in everything, because I feel like for people have a certain level of toxicness in them, but it's all in the spectrum, like
toxicity spectrum.
Like the gamma ray spectrum.
I feel like a lot of things are
electromagnetic.
I feel like a lot of things are in the spectrum right now. So it's just like when people.
But you see, the thing is with that, it's also depending on what you are able to handle within someone else.
Yeah.
Because certain things may be toxic to you, but they're not toxic to someone else.
But
you get me?
I understand that, but then don't you think that most people?
So it's all relative. There's no standard. For what is.
I do agree. It's all relative.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like with me, I'm used to a very loud house because my many siblings, big family, loud. If someone's being crazy around me and loud,
you're used to it.
The thing is, is that it's not even that I'm not used to it, but it's like because I grew up in a household where it's just like I'm from an African background, primarily from a Ghanaian descent in terms of my household, because it's like that's where my mom's from. I was raised by my mom, so and she has Ghanaian ideologies, and her dad's in the UK, and most of her siblings who she fucks with are in the UK and everything. It's just like you know the ones there, and it's just like even though I'm from other parts,
we're all like that, innit?
And even though it's just like I'm from like different parts, like it's like okay, cool. Like I'll specify it on hair and be like, okay.
Yeah, you said you were gonna leave it a mystery. Actually, yeah.
You know, actually, you know what? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, big man, you're right. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna.
I'm thinking.
No, but fam. Remember on the last episode. No, but fam. But remember on the last.
I live on mod.
No, but remember on the last episode, you were just like, big.
Come on, me. 36.
But I remember on the last episode where you were just like, you're from Ghana, and I'm like, that's not all where I'm from, Charlie.
Yeah.
But it's not all where I'm from. I'm not gonna address it now, but basically it's like a upbringing thing. So it's just like my mom has a naturally like loud voice, isn't it? Because of the African, and you know certain Africans they just speak loud. They're not loud, but it's just like they just speak loud just so they can be heard.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it must go back from like slavery times when they weren't able to be heard, and now it's just like I can speak now, so I'm gonna speak like this, and I'm going to like them one
with
there,
the hand gestures
but,
as well.
I'm with the hands as well.
We'll just got into the 2020.
Yeah, wait, how did we? Oh God!
Well,
I feel like you've been Ghanaian for more than 2020. So like,
okay, cool. But let me draw it back. But basically, it's like toxicities. But
toxicity.
Toxicity. Big man, I don't have a list, but I can't say toxicities. I don't know how to say this one. But basically, yeah, toxicness, man. Because basically, it's like. Hello, man, fam. I can't speak. I'm not English. I'm not English. You know that one time when I pranked people, I made people think that I was actually like freshy.
Yeah, they believed you. I remember that.
They believed me, but it's because I can't speak English properly. But
and you did English 3 times as well.
No, but you know what it is. It's depending on the setting.
Yeah.
It's like, if I'm comfortable, then it's like I'll speak anyway. But if I need to be in like an environment where I need to speak proper, then I will.
Yeah.
Fair. Yeah. Cool.
I'll use my proper voice, innit?
Yeah.
That's alright. As long as I know how to as long as I know how to adapt to
business call voice.
The business call voice is there.
Hello.
I mean, it's
hello there. How
it's one of my parts.
Yeah, I remember when you applied for to come to my job.
Don't know me and Ray.
They don't know though. They don't know.
Yeah. No, but some people who watch it might know. They might know us from work and that.
Yeah.
From old school work. But me and him used to work in a call center.
Yeah.
And obviously,
and I remember like Tammy was on the phone saying, "Oh, I just spoke to your friend," and I was like, "Oh yeah," and she was like, "He sounds very posh and he's very shy." I was like, "What?" And I was like, "I was not expecting that, like, because you're like the opposite of most of those things." I was like, "Really? Are you sure? Are you sure that's the same guy?"
Yeah, it's like baffled when I first came, because in the start I was very much like that. I was very trying to keep myself.
I guess because you just
but it's like you had to analyze the place, isn't it?
Yeah.
You had to analyze whether you can do that.
But then, guys, it was in Norway, did it? So there was no need to be posh.
Yo, big man.
Maybe up.
You don't mind,
but don't let that fool you.
The juice, juice though.
Oh, ginger.
So ginger.
Yeah. Ginger beer.
But yeah, so yours was toxic. What you want to leave behind?
But what I was gonna try and elaborate with that though is that COVID times is a toxic time as well, because it's just like we don't know what it's gonna bring, and it's like if you know and if you have a eye for what toxic is, it's like it makes it easier for you to pinpoint this is not a right time. I need to change that, but it's like you need to be the one who changes it, isn't it?
Yeah. But you also do need to address what is the toxicity.
Okay, but when I say that, I mean it as an umbrella term. I mean it as like just that and just eradicate it. It's not gonna get eradicated, but it's just like something that I would want to not see in my 2021.
So to actively minimize it.
Actively minimize it, and that can mean like, because you know what it is. It's like when you surround yourself by the right people, you see yourself growing.
That's very true. Yeah,
and
I agree.
It's like what are the right people? Are people who make you feel that you can progress and you can improve in it, and that when you go into your journey, and that can be anything. It's just like, for example, you in your music journey, you in your I don't want to really say too much until we get into that. But basically, you and your journey, basically,
I'm on a journey,
and me and my journey of becoming known, but then also my chef,
becoming the hybrid of Sembok. Yes.
the hybrid,
Sembok origin stories.
The differentiation.
Oh, see, this is why I need to get the soundboard, because I had it. That was one of the sounds I had.
I only came up with Sembok when I just mixed his name with a wok.
Yeah, like you know what it is. Yeah? In the last episode,
we were calling him names that I just typed in Sembok.
In the last episode,
and now it's caught on.
Guys, in the last episode, I got this wrong. Yeah. I got this wrong when I said that. It's just like I didn't create it. My man created it, basically. Yeah. But we were in together with.
I just said it casually. I didn't think it would be a big thing.
It's just like Sembok, and then someone added Drew to the end. So it's just
I think Conrad or Riddell added Drew.
Yeah. It just
I went CJ because when I was names.
Don't worry, we'll edit something.
Yeah, no, it's fine. No, leave it in, man. He's not.
Yeah, as long as it's not ops, man. It's just like, gee. But we don't. But yeah, man, toxicness, man, and it's like toxic behavior in other people, toxic ways, toxic lifestyle, because you know when we first got into COVID and everything, no one knew what was going on, so everyone wanted to just cope. Everyone wanted to cope with the situation, and you know when you saw and I like it's like people started to increase their alcohol and weed consumption around that time, and probably still now, fam.
It was coming to summer as well. Everyone was like, "Hurrah, we're gonna get locked down."
It's like
this is when we wanted to be out.
I know, it's very unprecedented.
It's just like, you know, the ones where it's just like
my whole birthday lockdown.
Oh shit, yeah.
Where's my present?
You know the ones where it's just like
still at home.
Fam, we got you presents. I lie.
Oh yeah, we got you. You man bought me presents.
Yeah, we got you.
We was all very on point in keeping that.
Glad you liked it.
Yeah, they're still upstairs.
Oh. What did we get you again?
We got
the headset,
right?
Gaming
headset. Yeah. I should start a gaming channel, you know.
Yeah, you should.
I might do that. If lockdown continues, I'm definitely gonna invest in that.
Hey man, start your things, man. I feel like lockdown for now should be a thing where it's just like all of those things that you're thinking of, do it, because you may not have time to do it later.
This brings me actually to my 2020 thing. I was gonna leave
hold on 1 second. Can I just finish?
Okay, yeah.
Oh, you still on the toxic?
Let's go.
Yeah, but it's just toxic ways, fam. Because you know when you let the toxicness eat you up, that's when you start to develop mental issues, fam. And that's when you start to develop a lot of things that are not wrong, but that are wrong with you. You start to get traumatized. Fam.
And I'm sorry to interrupt, but what actions do you take to prevent that from happening?
Basically, you need it's one of those things. You need to understand it first. You need to understand what's right and what's wrong. You need to have those morals in place from young. I feel like having those morals in place from young is a good way of knowing what's right from wrong, fam. A lot of people don't have that because a lot of people have rough upbringings. I know that mine wasn't the best, but I had a solid upbringing from my mother, and big her up every single time because that's like that's my guardian, you know the one there. But like, you know the ones where it's like you get your upbringing makes you what you are when you're an adult. I mean, you know how we're all like between 21 and 22 or coming up to 22.
Yeah, I think we're all 21.
Yeah, man.
You don't know my age, my name, nothing.
Yeah, he's actually 36 and he just migrated to it.
I was born here.
My man's 47.
Mayday Hospital.
My man's 47.
47.
Wow.
Bangladeshi. Bro, if I was 47 and my beard was still this dead, I swear that I'm ending it anyway.
Suicide is never the answer, by the way.
Never.
Yeah. 1 in 8 males commit suicide.
I found that as well.
Yeah, man. It's one of them ones where it's just not no joke, man. And you know that's what toxicness can drive a person to. You know,
it can lead to.
But you know what it is? It's one of them things where it's like, at the age that we are now, we need to all develop a strong head to make sure that, and also right morals and surround ourselves by the right people.
Yeah.
People, especially people of our diverse group as well, we're the ones that are prone to.
But you shouldn't be scared of hearing the truth as well. Like,
Yeah.
those people need to be truthful with you.
You know what it is?
Tell you how
People
it is.
who are truthful, but then there's a good way of going about it. Though.
You want to be yes
Yeah,
man.
Like,
yeah. Of
if
course.
you
If
like,
you got people who are dickers, they'll tell you, oh, you did this wrong, this wrong, this wrong.
but then
And
they're
they'll
not
tell
even
you
with no
way of
solution,
getting
They
it right.
didn't even
Yeah.
say no way
Yeah.
to get it right,
You're
and
nothing
nor
you did
nor are they specifying
Yeah,
what you've done.
it's just useless.
So
useless
it's just
people, get them out of your life, please.
Yeah, man. It's just people who
Agreed.
don't bring you no joy, no use. Just
They just want to
eradicate them.
constantly bring you down.
But basically, it's one of them ones where it's just like you can't really get away fully from toxicness. But it's just like if you can surround yourself by people who you don't view as toxic, and it's all
Then you
relative.
won't even
And
care
it's
about
all
them
relative.
Than other people.
Yeah.
If you have the right people around you, you won't care about those other
Yeah,
toxic
yeah.
people.
Quality over quantity.
But it's quality over quantity, 100%, bro. And it's one of them ones. You know what? Yeah, you've been saying that from early.
I
fam,
have,
and it's
yes.
been and it's shown its proof and it's shown its word. You know, one of them ones. And yeah, man. Okay, I'll let Mr.Yousaf.
Oh right.
Yeah, what are you gonna leave
my
behind?
2020.
Yeah, man.
What's it called? Burden that I'm leaving behind. Well, I'm saying burden, but obviously it might continue. But hopefully,
Oh yeah.
hopefully it doesn't choke.
Yeah.
Sorry. But mine is laziness. I just
Gotcha.
don't want to be.
Fatigue,
I feel like
yes.
2020, I had so much plans, and obviously due to the coronavirus, obviously
Yeah.
we couldn't do as much.
Yeah.
But I feel like now I've realized I can do a lot more by myself.
Yeah.
And this year, just keep going. Have no excuses.
Yeah, man.
Got no excuses.
I agree with that, bro.
Get the podcast done on time every
Yeah.
month. Get the music done. Get the mixing done. Get my uni work done.
Yeah,
Get
man.
my driving done.
Yeah, bro.
And just keep working.
Just
Don't
get
put
everything.
my head
Just
down.
get
You've got like
everything
you
done.
know where you need to go. I think that's quite good.
It's about direction, man. Everyone needs a form of direction. As much as they don't want to say
Even
it.
though I ain't earning money from any of those things I said.
But it's still
but,
like
bro,
currently.
it don't matter
It doesn't
because you know
matter,
where it
yeah.
is when you're
Where's my bills
Yeah.
gonna
But
get
you-
paid from?
At least
but
you
you
got
know-
your parents. It's
But
fine.
you know
You'll
what
find
it is.
now. You're still young.
But you know what it is. We're all still young. You know when we picture things in our head, we're picturing things from people who are way older than us.
That's true. I think the problem with today's society is we tend to we see, say for example on Instagram, we'll see someone who's super successful, but we won't actually see the journey. We'll just see all the good traits, and as a result, we end up comparing ourselves with just them. And I think it's also important to have with these long-term goals. It can seem intimidating at first, but it's also to have shorter goals as well to make it more attainable and less intimidating in that sense.
It's more so about being at your own pace.
Exactly.
You need to be at
everyone's
your
at
own pace.
your own path.
You need to figure out what
But
your
then you
pace is.
Also, just don't slack.
No.
But you know
Figure
what?
out your pace. Once you get that pace, don't slack. Just
But
keep
you know
keep
what it is.
consistent.
Yeah, at this time for people, it's mad hard. I can even speak for myself.
It
bro.
is
It's
mad hard, but
fucking
it's
hard.
also the easiest time to train.
Yeah,
yourself.
because it's like there's nothing else to do.
there should
But
be nothing
you
else,
know what it is? It's because especially for me, a lot of the stuff that I want to do is stuff that is restricted. Like
yeah, because of course your career is based
my
on
career is based on
being able to
being-
work and travel to different
man.
places.
But you know what it is with what we're doing right now, which is another extension on what I can do. And what I found is that this can actually help me in what I'm doing as well, so long as we don't put out too much precarious shit on this platform. It's like
So will be fine.
Alright, simmer down.
but it's like,
yeah,
It's a helicopter above.
it's fine.
they're viewing us, man. They see us, everything, man.
Bro,
Like,
they do be tapping your phones though.
Exactly, they might be hearing saying like, "Yes, Mr. Blanks, and we heard everything you
Bro,
said."
my
Yes.
Instagram market and everything, my
Yeah.
Facebook market, Instagram, whatever, it just comes up. But they always know what I want.
Yeah, that's the.
You see,
big man is
that-
it's your searches, man.
They watch
this
what you're
exact,
searching. Yeah.
Podcast mic, yeah. I was looking for this because I knew we were going to do this podcast. I was like, I need a new mic and stand. So I was like, I just
Have you
thought
searched
it out loud.
Have you searched it up?
I thought it out loud. I was searching it around.
Oh, you were
and
searching, and that's the thing.
Yeah, it's your searches. It's predictive searches.
Yeah,
bro.
they keep tags, and it's
everywhere on my Instagram.
Do you know
That
how
happens
many
to me
pairs
as
of
well,
and
yeah.
still to
Do you
this
know how
day.
many pairs of shoes have showed up on my Instagram and all my predictive search? And I'm thinking,
Yeah, your
bro,
one
I
must be
want that,
full
man.
of shoes.
Yeah.
You know the ones there when it just comes up with drip. It's just drip. I see it, and I'm like,
then
oh man, like I want it,
I
man.
could wear this.
I know,
but I can't.
No, exactly. It's just like with like I rock with Daily Paper fam, Big Man.
Yeah.
But Big Man, they have an Off-White collab coming in next.
it? Really?
Like they have it coming out next week, fam. It's wild, fam.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I can't get it, fam.
Yeah. Wait, guys. I hate to interrupt, but I think my bladder is very full, and I don't want to wet this chair. So I'm gonna go to pee. I was trying to hold it in. I cannot.
Cut.
That felt very good. I really had to release that.
No, it's alright.
It's one of those ones like I pee for a straight minute, and you know the ones where you have so much liquid, the pee is just white.
Yeah.
Check my headphone.
Splendid. Well, Semzy, would you be a dear and pass me the whiskey?
I'm not. I can't. No.
What? You
No,
can't. you can't be a deer, and
No.
well, you've already done it. So
Well,
you're a deer now.
I was about to say that whole that Sheldon Cooper shit.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like, would you be a lamb?
I remember that as well.
That was kind of funny though.
It was.
Like,
Thing is, season 1 was really good, and then it kind of just. I don't know. I kind of. I didn't watch properly after that.
yeah, man. It was just not. It didn't hit the same.
Yeah. Thing is, I met the Asian guy. You know.
Well, Raj.
Yeah,
Jesh.
but I didn't know it was him. Like literally, it was on set, and I was slagging off
Where were
to
you?
him. I was in Slough, and it was I don't know.
Oh yeah. You
I
told
didn't
me
know it was
about
him,
that.
so I asked him, "Hey, how long do you think this is gonna be?" Because I'm, and it was one of those things where we hadn't had lunch yet, and lunch had been delayed, and you don't want to, I feel like it's just natural to be more aggravated and annoyed when there's no food in the belly.
Yeah, when you're
So,
hungry.
man,
When you're
I'm
hungry,
like that.
you tend to get meaner. It's
That
not.
used to be-
We don't want to be mean.
I'm
But,
trying to remember where I learned
That's
this from.
me, fam.
Probably Horrible Histories or something.
yeah.
But
No, it's just
that's a
educational.
good.
It was
that's
a good. And it was
reference,
funny.
bro.
It was funny.
They're good, but basically it was a thing where the judges used to get fed at a certain time. They would have a certain lunch time.
Yeah.
Everyone before that would most likely get a death sentence, and then after they got fed, they would most likely get fairer sentences, and that was actually a thing. Like,
Wow,
during a period of time.
So
That's mad, but it makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense. Like food can affect your
would
mood
you say
so
that
much.
that was a traumatizing experience, fam, just to
Imagine.
see, fam.
Imagine.
Just because the
Bro.
judge didn't get his
Yeah.
his
he was
lunch
like,
on
his
time.
Shepherd's pie. He was like,
Yeah.
oh, where's my food?
And I was
I'm gonna
like,
kill this guy.
Yeah, it's a
Bring
matter
his
of life
meat
and
let
death.
me eat that.
Wait, what? Is that what they did?
I'm gonna kill this boy. He
It's a bit of a stretch.
he
isn't
broke
it?
the rules. I'm gonna kill this boy.
And I'm going to eat him as well. Yes, make a lovely pie,
Make a
That's
lovely
a lovely
Steak.
souffle or steak. Yeah.
sirloin.
Them humble pies there, fam.
Season it with a bit of rosemary and thyme. You know, Bob's your uncle.
Oh,
That would kind of slap.
rosemary and thyme. Is buff.
Hey,
It is.
So I've been doing stuff with that. Like I'll add thyme, and then I'll just add bare desi ingredients as well.
Fair enough.
bro, time.
That's the chili
Time is
powder.
a good
Yeah.
ingredient.
It's so
to use, bro.
versatile.
It's all that aromatic shit, bro.
It is.
It's needed in when you're cooking, bro.
100%.
I've only recently properly discovered it.
Really?
Hey
Wow.
man,
What else
this-
does thyme taste good on besides chicken?
anything.
It
Can't
can
even
quite
lie.
go.
It's actually versatile with
Okay.
a lot of shit.
Yeah,
Can't
you can
even
put
lie.
rosemary thyme on lamb and it
Big
will
man,
slap.
yes.
Roast lamb is good.
And the ones there, it's just like you know when your food, you use your senses, fam, when you're cooking,
Yeah,
fam.
yeah.
So it's just like you need to use
Bro, I
all your
got a big
senses.
nose. You know, I'll be using that
Be
all the
so-
time.
There you go.
See when you're cooking, yeah, and I feel like I need to make sure that I always stay with a good sense of smell, fam. Because smell and taste go hand in hand when it comes to food. Bro.
Exactly.
So you need to make sure that your taste buds are patterned for.
Yeah, I know some people who they're born without smelling, so they.
That's
have no
sad,
senses. It
That
is.
is very sad.
I think
That
there
is
was
fucking sad.
there was someone in our Tennyson's who had that. I won't name them, but
Really?
yeah,
Oh, raw.
they told me that they didn't have taste of.
Was it someone who smelled quite bad? Because I think I might know who you know.
Maybe. It was a girl.
They think in
It was a girl.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I do know.
Yeah, I think you might.
They didn't have a good body odor.
Body odor.
Everyone's unique, like you said earlier.
I mean, my body odor in sixth form was not amazing either.
I can believe that.
I feel like a lot of I feel like a lot
That's
of
because I
young
was so
people's-
active. I'd be running around.
I feel like a lot of young people's body odor is just
Exactly,
Yeah,
young
that's
people
natural,
stink.
that's
It's
natural.
fine.
yeah.
Natural.
You know, from pre-adolescence.
Oh wait, is this on? Is this on?
Adulthood.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh, okay.
We didn't cut
Sorry.
it.
Oh right. Oh good.
never
Yeah,
cut
good.
it.
Good.
We're just gonna cut it at the end. That's
Cool.
the good thing we're not live.
I know. Live would have been a lot
But
harder.
actually, when we're live, we'll just keep it natural as well.
Gotcha.
Basically, we just make sure that everyone has a toilet break before we go live.
Yeah, I should.
No, we'll probably need a toilet break in between one of us. I'm sure.
Yeah, man. That's. I mean, that's.
Imagine when we get Riddell on the podcast.
Oh,
yeah, he
man.
goes a lot.
He's 10
yeah.
minutes. Bro.
He is.
That's bad. Because the thing is, what you want to do? Because I was
I
trying
should
to.
stop name dropping. Bro.
Yeah, that's not.
I
a
lied.
name.
But that's not a deep
Well,
thing.
well,
that's not-
What you want to do is, the more you hold it in, the more you stretch your bladder, and that way
Yeah,
you'll
then
be able to improve. Because if you keep going, then your bladder will shrink, and you'll need to keep going even more.
No, like, bro, I need to
Yeah,
go right
so-
now, but I'm waiting.
So if you
fam.
can hold it in, so that you can stretch your bladder, so that your
That
tolerance.
explains why mine was so good.
No, but you can't.
Yeah.
Because mine
You
used
can't
to
let
have
it go for
8-hour
too-
drives.
Yeah, well, there you go. Yeah.
No, but you can't let it go for too long, fam, because then that
Obviously,
can
then
damage
that's
it as
not
well.
health. That's bad. But obviously,
Yeah, no, it's not.
yeah, of course,
Obviously,
in
don't
moderation.
hold in your piss for a whole day, mate.
Unless it's for a Guinness World Record.
Yeah, but actually, what is that?
Moderation.
Must be. I bet it is. Yeah.
Moderation.
I caught that melody.
When's the album coming out?
Well,
YSN album.
Hey,
Whoa,
hey, man.
Wait.
And not even
Why
YSM.
is
We're
he
doing
changing?
we're doing this independent, fam.
Yeah.
We'll do.
Okay.
Well, hey, listen, man. You never know, man. I'm not a musician, but you never know.
You could
man.
be.
Hey, man. Michael Dapper did it, man. I can do it.
Okay,
too,
sorry,
bro.
so do not use the term musician. I'm sorry, that's not right.
Yeah, Michael Dapper's
If
not
you're
really,
gonna-
yeah.
Okay, I'm an artist.
Michael Dapper
I'm an artist.
He's a comedian.
Is a comedian
Yeah.
artist. I
But
guess
he's
you
an
could say
artist.
He's a rapper, comedian. You know.
Because
I'd
the
say
thing-
he's mainly comedian.
he's mainly a
Even an artist that
Yeah,
that
but
defines
that's a
some
stretch.
some sort of
I
subjectivity.
fam, I
Yeah.
just name drop as well, fam. I'm fucking up. Like,
Right.
aye,
But people know him. People know.
people know it,
Yeah.
fam.
I like Munya. He's so funny.
Chihuahua.
Yeah, Unknown P.
Oh, yeah.
He's because like
funny.
not only is he like funny, but like he's really good at writing.
He is. He
Yeah.
is.
Bro, man said he made the Daily W. That got that numbers,
Yeah,
fam.
yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
He's got his own contract now in record label.
Wow, bro, that's you know what it
Yeah.
is. That's all it.
it's
That's
good,
all
yeah,
it.
But
It's-
also, I'm just like, why?
yeah, but man,
Yeah, that's the
Because
thing.
he does it from a comedic
yeah, but bro, but
standpoint.
Yeah,
That's the way it is,
like,
man.
It's one of those things where it's good for a video, but it wouldn't work live. Wait, what happened? What did I miss? I missed it. What happened? What?
Did you not see the whole thing shake, fam?
Oh,
it's just like,
well, with Semzy, that happens all the time anyway. That's normal.
Oh man, it's,
oi,
well,
let me not do the French spitting on you, bro.
I dare you.
to what?
We're not doing that.
Are you sure?
No,
Just sounds a bit mad.
They're not ready for it. Yeah.
They're not ready.
They're not.
No,
You're
keep
right.
that in
they're
the
not ready
bedroom,
for the
guys.
levels.
Keep that
They're
in
not
the
ready for the
bedroom,
French
please.
levels.
I don't know who is ready for that. That's a very because we've had that inside joke for how
That's
many
all.
years now?
No, but you know that inside joke carries on and it will carry on.
It's
No, you know we're
lasted so
21 now.
long.
You know that we're 21 now. If we're still friends by the time we're
Yeah.
30, we're still gonna run that
It's
joke.
been-
I don't care. I don't
It's
care
been
what it is,
6
fam.
years.
Whoa,
It's been 6
fam,
years.
the joke has run on. Whoever was in that class, okay, cool. So whoever was in that French class, yeah, and whoever knows us from school or whatever, and they were in that French class, gee, bro, it was joke.
Oh,
I didn't go to
it
school.
was good. Yeah, you did.
You did go to school. But you
Uneducated
didn't go to.
swine. He was
Homeschool,
homeschooled.
goddamn.
Yeah, but you went to school. You were
Yeah, I know,
educated.
I know.
You got good
These
GCSE.
inside jokes, man, they're going over my head.
You
All
know
right,
what's
all right.
funny?
What
You
topic are
know
we
what's
on?
funny? I got the worst GCSEs out of all you man them, fam.
Did you? Well, I didn't
I
get
got all-
GCSEs.
I got all
Did
C's.
you not? Oh.
No, mine was
So what-
not
You got-
equivalent.
you
What
got-
was
you got-
the
you got equivalent.
What was it
It
called?
It was Cambridge O level equivalent.
O level. That's ancient.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but fam, that's
my
sick,
mom's
though.
did. My mom did O level.
No, but that's sick though. That's
Yeah, it's
premium.
actually mad old.
That's them premium level education.
that's
No,
old. That's old.
So that level was like that curriculum was
That's very out
not
of
up
date.
to date.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was not up to date at all.
You did O levels.
That's why. So this is the story of how I came to Tennyson's.
Origin story.
I don't think I've heard this story though.
Bro, well, I'm just gonna tell you the madness of what happened, how the changes. Like obviously, I was homeschooled doing
Perhaps look at
Cambridge
the camera.
O levels.
Perhaps look at the camera with this one.
No, I'm looking at you guys. I'm talking to you guys.
He's having a conversation with us.
Bun the cameras.
Bun the camera.
Bun the cameras.
Bunsen
He's
burner
a
the
heart to
camera.
heart, man.
Yeah. Continue.
Between us. No, I was just gonna say that I did physics, I did science, and I was doing
But you do
maths,
double science
and everything. So in my homeschooling,
Or
I
the OG
basically,
like triple science people.
No, listen.
Remember, they used to rub it in.
So
Lie.
in my homeschooling,
Bear than fail as well.
Fuck you. Yeah, you got gassed. Well, I didn't do triple science, but the people who did, they'd always gas
You know the
themselves
ones
up,
there, it's
like,
like,
I'm on triple
Rob,
science.
so you think that you're better than us just because you're
Literally,
triple science?
they would be like
You're
that.
mad.
That's the attitude they have.
No, man.
Yeah.
No, they're rude for that.
Like,
though.
sit down, son. Like, relax. It's a GCSE. Piss off.
You better sit back down. What you mean?
sit back
Down. What you mean?
Said that you're coming for me.
Sit back down. What you mean?
Nah, but what I was saying, what was I saying?
Your school.
Oh yeah,
Physics.
No, so basically
Schooling.
for my Cambridge O level
Curriculum.
homeschooling equivalent, we couldn't choose our subjects. We had to do all of them. So we had to do history, we had to do all the sciences, we had to do maths, and then physics, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I came to Tennyson's. I don't know if you remember, but I studied physics, maths, computing, and business.
Yeah, you did that proper.
Yeah.
One.
To be honest,
So
that's a
I
good
was-
side.
I remember you
Tried
did
to
that's
be
pretty
proper
pretty
Pakistani
good.
boy, you know.
Because I remember,
No, but-
because you weren't
no,
in
but
any
bro,
of my
but
classes.
bro, you
so
don't understand
I
how
remember
that's
the
kind of-
ones you
Yeah,
did.
actually, yeah.
No, but big man, you don't know how that's advantage you though. Like,
No, but listen.
you got
I did
hella
physics
advantage-
for a
Do you
day.
not
I
remember
remember
what happened after that?
You got hella advantages
Did
from
I?
that.
Did I?
No, we
Like,
both
you don't let me
retook
finish
the year.
story.
We both retook the we both.
Bro,
I did as well,
Bro,
but I didn't
listen.
continue all of them. Like,
listen, fam.
what's that?
Bro, I did physics, maths, computing, and business. The only thing I continued was business. What
Business
the
is the
hell?
most valuable one though.
It's
It
the most
is,
practical.
it is,
Yeah.
I done business as well. I'm glad
Especially
I took business.
I
trying
did
to get
business
into
when
science,
in my
right?
second time. It was
Big-
very practical.
Big man.
Although I don't get, I
It's
did, I got the
underrated.
lowest score in it, but it was,
Oh, they
I only got a
pissed me.
C,
They
but-
pissed me off. They pissed me off with business.
were you
fam.
like 2 marks away?
No,
from
no,
the-
no, no,
'cause I
no.
got,
Ray, you know what happened, fam, with that teacher, fam.
Oh, you got our crap
Big man.
teacher. You got our crap teacher.
Fam.
I remember that. Remember we had that
We
woman.
had-
She was nice, but she didn't.
No,
really
she
teach
was.
us.
She was
maths?
such a.
No business.
business.
You had that woman.
You know what it is, yeah. I don't want
She
to
was
bait
like a
out.
substitute
I don't want to
teacher.
bait out the woman, yeah. But the no,
I don't know her name, but
I don't know
I
her
think I
name.
know. I
either.
think I know who you're talking about.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, but
And then
fam,
she
like,
left.
You know what it
Yeah,
is.
she
She
left
left,
very
and she
quickly.
came to
Yeah.
my school.
She came
She
to-
came to my school. No, you know why I'm
You
so
had our
pissed off about
leftovers,
it?
yeah.
Because we had the best business teacher on earth, and she was gonna make sure that we all got like B's and A's and A stars and all of that, man. And the thing is, yeah, I know if I still had it, I would have at least got a C. At the very least, I got a D though in business A level though. But it's a pass. But you know what it is? I could have got at least a B, fam, or at least a C or a B or whatever. I'm jumping up the thing, yeah. But the way how my teacher is such a pussy over this year because they left before we actually finished doing everything. Brought in a new teacher that didn't know shit, and then because you know it's
Was it that young one that was hella like they just came from uni or something?
well, I don't know
They
which
had
one.
their credentials, but they were really bad at teaching.
No, but they were
yeah,
bad
I
at
know
teaching.
that one.
That
I
one.
think they know what they're doing, but they didn't know how to teach though.
Yeah.
And the
Right,
thing
I
is,
think
yeah,
it's
our
similar to-
yeah,
yeah.
no, because they came from no school.
because
no
they've
school,
got the
bro.
They
credentials, but
came
not the
to us for a little
experience.
bit.
Because remember my man that
couldn't hack
used
it,
to,
right?
but remember my man that used to go to your school, but then he came back to my school.
What was his name?
No, that's
Oh,
not Bayard's
oh,
name.
are you talking about Thingy?
My man.
Oh yeah.
He's cool though. He was a man though. But like he was like fam. The way how I don't think he was not in my class for business yet, but he was in another class. And you know it was just like the situation was so peak, but you could only laugh at it. And it's just like, you know when you see someone coming out of a classroom laughing, then you see some of the people crying, fam. That's when you know it's serious business. Thinking like,
crying.
Because, fam, our business teacher was so sick, fam. It's like, I am pretty, like, when it comes to school and, like, sitting down in lessons, I can do it because obviously I know how to do what I'm told and everything, but it's like, I can't really properly get into it unless I'm doing something with it. That's why it's like, the career that I'm going into is more for me because it's more vocation, because it's like, you're actually doing the shit. Yeah. So it's like,
you like to be more hands-on.
I'm more of a hands-on person because that's how I've been raised. Like I've been raised around a mother who's been doing hands-on work. So
everyone's
like, that's how I.
Like, academia is not for everyone. Like,
but you know what's funny is like my sister's the completely academic though. Like she's.
Wait, you're at uni though. What?
Well, it's music, bro. That's not really.
Yeah. You're doing a vocation course, but in music, but in a academic
I only have 2 essays.
Thingy.
The rest is assignments.
Oh yeah, most of mine are assignments.
Yeah.
But it's like I feel like a lot of courses though they can be both though.
Yeah.
So, an amalgamation of the two.
At uni, they do try to do exactly like that.
Both,
they try to get you both sides.
Yeah.
Try rough them edges.
I kind of wanted to go into uni for what my career was, but I was told so many times, don't do it. Yeah. Basically.
But with your career path as well, it didn't make sense.
You don't really need it.
There's nothing I didn't need uni that could help you.
But you know what it is that I done it because I didn't go into uni. I'd done an apprenticeship, but that was the best decision I ever made. Yeah, no, it was because it was the best decision I ever made. Because first of all, I wasn't broke because I had money. I had money coming in, so I could purchase the drip that I wanted to buy.
Quite expensive drip, but
nah, not even. Right now.
Well, might I digress?
You know what it is? I always try and find deals though.
Really?
And I actually do.
Like free delivery deals, yes.
Yeah.
But
spend 50-80 pounds and you get free delivery.
Like even what I'm wearing right now is either from a affordable brand or it's been on sale. You know, this jacket was on sale, you know.
So
Really? It's a nice jacket.
Does they not come with the bottoms?
No, fam. They match the bottoms.
Yeah, but they match nicely.
Big man, these are boohoo bottoms, fam. But
I like what you did there. That's
but you know what it is. I didn't purchase any of this stuff.
That's hard.
Gifts.
That's hard.
Gifts, my G.
That's convenient because Boohoo pants. It's good you got them from Boohoo because they'll be cheaper there. And
it's kind of funny because it's like I asked one of my family members to get me the Boohoo things, and then I asked another one to get me to Paper Drain. But I got it, but they got it during Black Friday when it had sales in it. So
I see.
So it helps with the thing, man. Plug, man.
That's good, man.
Listen, everyone go shop at Daily Paper, man. Especially if you're black or Ghanaian, man. Everyone go shop there, man. The thing is,
I want to shop there.
Hey, man.
Is it accessible to non-Ghanaians?
Okay.
Is it limited exclusively to those?
But it's just like it just makes you think, innit? Because the thing is, it made me think because it's just like NSG and that they actually I feel like they're gonna collaborate with them at some point.
That would be
sick. Do something. I feel like because I saw one of their Insta stories. I feel like they're gonna shoot a music video for one of their songs that was on their EP. Because
again, I gotta bring him up, but like Jay, what's the brand that he keeps wearing? Benjar.
Yeah. Benjar is cold though.
What's Benjar like? I'm not familiar.
It's I think it's another black-owned brand. Yeah. But it hasn't been popular from early because I remember I used to follow them and they were like small, and now they're becoming big now. They're proper big now.
Up. Is it? Okay.
Yeah. It's like
basically what Jay's gonna do is in the next music video, which is coming soon. Gonna be dripped out in Benjar, bro.
Oh, okay, that'll be good.
Nah, because I see him, man. He wears a lot of Benjar tracksuits or the jacket. Bro, one of the jackets he has is it's like a light blue joint. Cold.
Ooh,
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, man.
They've got good designs. Designs
there. Man. Bro, go onto the Benjar website, man, and I think they got sales on right now as well.
Yeah, they might do.
Yeah, man. New Year's sales and all that.
Oh, yeah, of course, January sales.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man, like we kind of fell off on the tangent right there, man.
Yeah, talk about clothes.
What did it start from?
Because it's meant to be like 2020 and 2021, right?
Yeah, man. But you said your thing about how your main goal for 2021 was to basically cut out all the laziness, basically.
Yeah.
Well, no, that was to leave in 2020.
Oh, to leave in 2020. Yeah.
No, but that was basically goal in 2021.
Yeah,
as well.
So it's a bit of both,
Leave that behind and whatever's left you taking forward.
It's
that's a good
best
goal.
It's best to keep the laziness at a minimum, especially now because it's like this is a lazy time. This is a time that people either want to relax, they have the chance to because they aren't depending on what career they go into.
Yeah.
Like especially if like they're
them people who don't know what they're doing right now.
Now's the time.
Time to think about.
Now's the time to think because you've got the time to think now.
And so the thing is, you don't. You shouldn't go for what everyone's telling you to do necessarily.
Yeah, nah.
Because the thing is, I'm sure we can all relate, but we were all probably thinking a long time ago that we're gonna be doing something else, right?
Nah.
I never imagined myself to be studying music.
You know what it is for me? I've kind of, you know what it is? I feel like it is because I've been spoken to. But it's like I feel like it's like you know when.
But was that during sixth form?
Nah, it was
before then.
It was from young, bro.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
From like 9th, I think. Like I've been knowing that it's like because like my mom spoke to me, it's just like, you know, like I think like it's like when I cook something for the first time when I was young or whatever, and they're just like, you're natural or whatever. And it's just like man, it's like, you should be a chef or whatever, man. It's just like man, and it's like. I feel like for me personally, I get a lot of influence from my mum though, like a lot.
But you also found that for yourself, innit?
I found
something that you could naturally just do, and you could do it happily as well.
Yeah, enjoy the profession you're in as well.
Yeah, man, it's like because I enjoy it, man. Even in the crazy times, I still enjoy it though. It's like even when I feel stressed, I feel like at the end of it, I know that it's gonna be worth it because I know that people are gonna love what's gonna come out there. You know, even if it's not even my own, even if it's like I'm doing like small things, even that I'm doing small things in the company that I'm in right now. But it's like it's all mounting up to something big, and it's basically all based on a person's inner confidence. You know what I mean? Because that's where it all stems from. Because you know with people, and you know one thing
but the thing is, you can have the confidence, but the thing, so many people just because of school, they don't realize where they're trying to go. Because school, school confused me, fam.
Yeah. That's why I had to get out of school, you know, because it was confusing me as well. Because it was trying to make me think.
I got lucky because I took the gap year.
Yeah.
Took the gap year, then I figured out, I could actually make a living off the things I want to do.
You know what it is? It's like it's all about that, man. It's all about that understanding.
Have the time
and I feel school does kind of it fails to equip you properly with how to actually.
Man, they don't teach you about taxes.
And mortgages.
I lie. They don't teach you about credit. They don't teach you about taxes and all that. No, sorry about that, but bro, they don't teach you about credit and taxes and all that stuff. And I can speak about that very passionately because it's just like, bro, you know how many people are in bad credit because of the decisions that they make.
It's so true.
Because with school, it focuses more on like regurgitating just information which you can get from the internet.
Fam. It's about setting the system for people in their minds, fam, because it's all about a mind thing. Like I remember one Big and Nasty clip when he was talking about how he was talking about how
he did an Oxford talk.
He basically talking about how about fucking gal and about how he's like it's all in the mind about how you go about how to try and fuck someone basically. It's like if you don't you think that it's you think that it's your genitalia that are doing the work, but it's all in your mind basically. But it's not, because it's basically what you're putting your mind to do. Because if your mind is in a place where you think that you can't do it, then you can't do it. If
100%.
you tell your mind that you can do it,
the mind has a lot more power than we think.
But then also added to your mind's aspect is your own personal drive. Like you need to have a drive in yourself to actually want to do stuff, innit?
Exactly. Yeah. No, it's true. Bang on.
Yeah.
You need to really have that drive and that will
Big
The
man,
willpower.
it's all about drive.
To get it for yourself. That's
It's all about drive, will, and compassion, and then especially for people who are under 18, they need to make sure that they're surrounding themselves by good people, because at that age.
No, but you see, this is the thing. When you're under 18, you're going to be naturally around people who aren't good for you because you're in school. Because you're in school,
you know what
college.
it is?
No, but it's hard to pick. You can't really pick and choose. If you wanted to play football,
I did
with a
though. I
football.
can't lie, I did.
No, but the thing is, like, if you're an active person at school, you want to do a lot of things. You kind of still trying to find what you're doing. You're gonna try out different things.
Yeah, and at the same time, just to add to that, because you're so young, you're still kind of trying to find yourself and find
exactly.
who you are.
Know.
You don't know,
what it is where you're trying to go, but it's hard because obviously school don't teach you where you're gonna.
No, they don't.
But you need to try and find that out.
Yeah.
You need to try and find out.
But in
not
a sense,
what they say. It has to be something that you naturally.
feel. It's like you naturally gravitate to that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just but you know that social media, especially now, is influencing a lot of people. In fact, a little bit too much, and we can't even say that ourselves that we haven't been influenced by social media. By a little bit.
Of
course, we definitely
like you know them
Most
small like we get influenced small fam, and it's like we don't know fully that like certain people, they're too naive to the fact that like social media is influencing, and they want to say no, it's
like,
more.
You know this younger generation right now
it's
like
fucked.
The 10-year-olds to the 16-year-olds
they're fucked, man. I feel so sorry for them, you know.
They do not know because obviously they think everything that's out there on social media must be like right, because they think the people who are older have sense.
In reality, do you know that it's like everything that is on social media is real though? It's real. Unless it's staged. It's
what do you mean by real?
It's real, but it's
social
in the perception
I would say social media is fake.
It's fake.
I feel like it's
fake, but it's based on real life though.
It's basically
based on real life.
Perfectionist kind of unrealistic view of reality.
Because the lie though, it's like
they don't show you the work.
No.
Yeah, because it's just like when we post up pictures or whatever, or it's just like, you know, when like I might post up a picture of like drip on Instagram or whatever, or like in like an outfit that I have.
See, look, that's an example. You're showing your best self. You don't.
It's like you're showing your best self, but it's not like
I don't think it is real in that.
It's like certain people but you know what it is fam, I'm going off on bad tangents here, but when you think about it, it's like, you know, with the people who show themselves like crying on social media, do you agree with that?
No, you see, it depends. It depends. Mostly,
I don't think it's an agreeing or disagreeing thing, though. But,
but how do you mean though?
Well, I'll let him finish his point, and then.
This is the thing, See, when you cry, it's because you're defeated. This is what I'm telling you.
I don't agree with that.
I don't know.
There's something in you that is defeated, and it could be a bad thing or a good thing. But when you're trying to post it on social media, you're just trying to get sympathy. I'm sorry. Like,
for me, I kind of.
You feel bad for yourself, so you're like, you man should feel bad for me. I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, but for me, I kind of feel a similar alignment. Whereas I kind of do feel like it is kind of more of an attention-seeking kind of vibe. Yeah. But at the same time, maybe it is how they react.
There's few times when that's the thing. It can be things that is their natural reaction.
It might, exactly.
But it isn't the right reaction. It's because they're doing it because of defeat and they want.
But hold on, bro. Who are we to say that it's the right reaction? Though?
That exactly. Well, there is no defining. That's true as well.
If you're crying to show people to so that they can sympathize, so that you can feel better about yourself, even though what you did or whatever you're crying about is wrong. Yeah. Then that's wrong.
But you know, but you do know that certain people do cry out of joy, though.
Yeah,
and certain people do, and certain
people. That's a
different
context.
No, but don't do that.
No. That's not the point, though, because you know when certain people are crying, they can be crying when they're saying something. You don't know what emotion is there. Yeah, that emotion that lies when they're crying, though, because certain people, they do make it obvious, but then certain people, they're like, I'm crying, but it's like, I personally don't know why I'm crying. But it's like, I'm crying, and I'm crying in front of a camera. Yeah. So it's just like, there's that sense of, hold on 1 second. It's like there's that sense of, I want people to see this, but it's like, I'm crying, but it's like, at the moment right now, I can't figure out why I'm crying. So it's like, I'm crying, but it's like, am I crying as a response factor, or am I crying because I want help?
So it's a cry for help, like.
It can be.
It can be, but it's subjective though.
This is a very situational thing,
Yeah.
Because it all depends on what happened, what they went through. Yeah. But most of the time, I would say if someone's telling on their camera, filming themselves and crying, you're trying to get attention.
Yeah, when you put it in that perspective.
If you're crying about something personal to you, you should keep it personal to you and the people you trust.
Yeah, that's
people
true.
Outside of the people you trust are not gonna tell you what's true.
Yeah, because
they
they're
don't
just
really
gonna
care
say they're just gonna say in there
care.
like unless there is that one caring person, that there is always a one caring
there
person
could be
that's
that
on the
caring person. They're very nice. They're like, oh, you didn't do anything. You know, you shouldn't think of yourself bad that way. But maybe it was something that you did that was actually wrong.
Yeah, because that outsider won't know. Yeah.
Because it's just like, to be honest, I kind of agree to some extent with what you're saying, in the sense where it's like certain people do cry for attention, and they kind of make it clear that that's what they're doing. But for the people that is like they're hard to read,
Right.
Yeah.
because like a lot of people are easy to read.
But the hard to read people don't do that. They don't. That's the reason they're hard to read.
That's true. That is kind of true.
But what if they do?
So you're saying, what if they suddenly have posted something like that? This is the thing. If
Like what? Like say for instance,
who I was not used to seeing these emotions with, and they was to do that, I would believe them, because I'd be like, I've never seen this before. Yeah. This is not.
Yeah. That makes sense actually. Yeah.
But then also, if it was like a thing where they posted a video and it seemed very...
Yeah, a hard to read person wouldn't really do that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but they can be hard to read, but then they could be social at the same time, though.
But
they might want.
But then that kind of display of emotion kind of exposes the whole point of the opposite of being hard to read.
Like I'll say this for example. I'll actually say this as a real example. Yeah, bro. Legitimately, yesterday I put on my Instagram, I'm in my feelings. I beg someone chat to me. I literally put that on my Instagram I put that on my story.
Would you say you're hard to read?
But I am hard to read in the sense that it depends on the person though, because it's like if someone is close to me and they can't read how I am, and they can't read whether I'm in a certain space of thinking, then they're not close to me, basically.
But that's also a hard thing to do, because I wouldn't expect you guys to know what's going through my head.
But
I would only expect you to know if I told you.
But, it depends on the person as well, because, to a certain degree, certain people are innate with the ability to listen to people, or they're innate, they're innate with the ability to want to understand people.
Yeah, and to a close extent, how close you are with that person, and also understand. I guess, like you said, you'll never really fully understand how another person is feeling, but you can have a close indication.
You can have a close indication, but you'll never fully understand unless they tell you.
But close friends they should get the closest.
Because it's about spiritual energy. And in the that's kind of what it boils down to.
Really, I would say in all of this, if it is like a thing like that with anyone, you actually have to open up. You can't keep it to yourself.
If it's very specific.
When certain people are very reserved in that. I feel like I'm a reserved person.
But then you could share just to one person. Maybe it's just Ray.
I know, but with that,
just with him. But you have to have that one person.
No, I do have that, and this is the thing, because I have that. Like, I have a couple people who I can come to on the tip where it's just like, listen, like, I'm not feeling it. I was like, bro, you know this.
Yeah.
And it's like I only have that, and it's like literally only like one couple people who I have that with, and it's like it's very mad, because it's like you would think that you would want hella people around you to do that with, but it's like you need to kind of pinpoint who you can. Because not a lot of people can cater to the needs that you want them to.
They can take advantage as well.
And they can take advantage as well. Like when you clock on to someone trying to take advantage, that's when it's just like, listen. Cut all not cut all ties, because sometimes that can be not in your favor as well. But it's like from that point there, and it's like when it's like when people say it's like you know. It's like you know, man.
You did what you did.
You did what you did, and it's like you did what you did, but it was definitely not in my good favor. And it's like but then I feel like to some certain extent you should allow someone to explain themselves though.
Of course,
you should allow them.
On the situation.
But always hear the other side.
We know, like I've had bad situations like that where I've said something and I've had to explain it to you months after.
No,
and then you'll be like, "Raw."
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
Raw.
But you know what it is? It's just like it is the reasoning behind why you did it. Like if the reasoning behind it was for your own
intention to hurt anyone. Like
exactly,
it was embarrassment of myself.
That's the good. But that's the good thing.
Intention is very important.
If you can say and if you can be real with yourself and tell yourself that, oh wow, Jesus, like
are you okay?
the little gas in my system is starting to erupt.
It's okay, man.
Shit, like,
all blending together.
All a while together.
Why?
Yeah, but yeah, man, it's like you know when you get that, you know when you get a feeling, man, it's just like like everyone has that feeling inside them when they feel like they can't say something to a particular person.
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of people nowadays need to stick to their gut, fam.
Why not say it?
No, stick to their gut.
I like the intuition.
The intuition. Yeah, that was the right word there because I was trying to figure out what the word was. But because one thing that I've realized for myself, I don't always feed into my intuition, and I feel like that's my downfall as well, to some extent.
So you don't trust your own thoughts?
Sometimes I don't trust my own thoughts, but then sometimes it's
you let it take it over.
Sometimes I let it take over, but then sometimes But then one good thing about me is that I always think back, and I always think I should have trusted my instinct though, because if I did, then I wouldn't have been in such a.
Yeah, and it's also one of them things where you shouldn't. What's it called? You shouldn't go back on yourself.
Yeah.
As well. Once you feel that way and you're positive, that's the way you feel, and that's the way you want to go ahead.
That's basically the way into it. Like you go into a sunken place in that way. But
you're just kind of, what's it called? You're kind of trying to meld something that
together.
you've already decided isn't right.
And like it's like the formula. It's not even formula. Man's talking about formulation, and it doesn't even formulate. But it's like you know, with emulsification and everything, and it's just like, you know, when oil and water don't mix.
Right.
It's like that. It's like when you're trying to mix it together. Yeah, it mixes for a little bit, but then it always separates.
Right. Yeah. Force it when it's not there.
Yeah, it's just like forces are not there.
That's a good analogy.
Chef analogies are coming out.
It's not even chef analogies. That's science.
That is science.
Big man, but it's like but then science can go into food and everything.
Cooking the spaghetti.
But it's just like it's a reaction that happens, fam, because it's like boiling water, and depending on what type of spaghetti you have, because you can have fresh, you can have the dry spaghetti,
frozen.
Frozen spaghetti.
Gordon Ramsay's favorite.
Is that actually
Gordon Ramsay will tell you will tell you pissed.
Yeah, because there'll be like some stage
that shit.
in Kitchen Nightmares, a show where like the people say, like, he'll ask, "Is it fresh?" He's like, "No, it's fresh frozen. It's fresh frozen."
Like, bitch, that don't mean nothing. It just means that you basically depleted the value of the food that you got just to make it easier for yourself.
Yeah.
And it's like if you're in a restaurant and you want to promote fresh food, then you should have fresh food.
I know it is really wrong.
Big man. Yeah. It's just like you don't say shit that is not correlated with the same thing, because if you do that, then you're going against yourself, and then alongside that, then people are gonna see you as a liar. Yeah. And if you don't want to be seen as a liar, then don't lie about stupid shit.
It's very disingenuous.
Like just in itself, it just makes sense.
Yeah.
Like big man thing.
Some people can't do that.
No, because you know certain people are just pathological liars, fam. Yeah. And it's like it's innate in them. It's like they made it innate in them that they should lie.
Damn.
Yeah.
And then that turns them into a psychopath, fam.
It's pretty extreme.
So basically, I'm a psychopath.
You liar. The devil is a liar.
Man.
Eventually.
You to find out.
I know about the blue pill and the red pill.
See how far the rabbit hole goes.
Imagine if someone took both.
No one's ever asked that.
Exactly. It's like
someone find Nemo.
You haven't watched The Matrix?
Wait, hold on. Did you say
why did you say Neo?
Did you say Neo or Nemo?
Neo. We was talking about The Matrix.
What about Neo?
What?
Neo.
The Matrix. The main character.
Oh, I thought you meant Neo as in Miss Independent. Neo, fam.
Oh. That's why I like her.
but he was clearly not talking about that. What? No.
Spend a little time.
No, but we can't allow that. No. That was very sly. You're like, oh, it's okay. It's all hunky-dory because we're talking about a cool song. No,
but I didn't even know.
That was completely the opposite.
No, allow it, man. I didn't even know, though.
You didn't.
I didn't even know. I thought you were talking about Neo, as in like R&B legend Neo.
A man said the red pill and the blue pill. That's a clear.
To be honest, to be honest, if I'm being real, I didn't watch Inception. I watched. No.